Hello guys, welcome to Wild Camp now. I'm out today with my two little helpers just for the day. Say hello girls.
Hello.
We're just going to go up and set up a wee bit of a camp and cook some food and have some fun. Not stay overnight tonight, we're going camping with the family tomorrow night. So hopefully it'll be good fun. I brought probably more gear than I bring even for an overnighter, just for the kids and trying out things. But we're not walking far, so it's just a local forest. Okay guys, we've got the sites we have. This is a local forest park, so it is, so there's not so much as way off the beaten track, but we're just here for the day and have a bit of fun. So I thought I would show you what our setup for the day is. It probably could be used an overnight setup as long as the water wasn't going to be too wet. As I say, it's a half a Polish Lavvu just set up. Today I've used a set of tarp poles. Because as I said, I don't want to cut down trees and stuff. I'm not sure what was going to be here, and I wanted to try the new tarp poles that I'm going to use with the family camping. So a bit heavier pack than normal, but it shows you the idea. Our setup here, so it is. This is the half Lavvu. That's just my shirt hanging over the back of it. And there's the girls. Saying hello, girls. Just have the snacks. They are. As you can see, just pegged it out. Put on some bungee and pegged it out, and then on the inside, I don't know if you can see, just two extendable poles for the tarp, and I've then just bungeed out to a branch up there in front of it, so no guy lines to trip over at the front. That should be high enough up from the fire, so it should be no issues with the fire, and in general should be okay. So the girls have had their snack now, so they have, and they want to tell you what we're going to do today. So girls, Amelia, what are we going to do today?
We caught some berries today. We'll have them later on.
Eva, what else are we going to do?
We're going to make lip balm.
From beeswax, yeah?
Beeswax.
Yeah, Sam got some beeswax, didn't he? Yeah. And then Amelia, if we have some time, what will we do?
If we have some time, we're going to make some potato bread for a late lunch.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, them blackberries you just picked today, didn't you?
Yeah.
You picked them, they're nice and fresh there. You left some for the bugs and the tree and the birds, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Well, I just thought I'd stop in, let you know what the plan is today, guys, and catch up soon.
Hello, we're just laying in the hammock. So our daddy just our daddy just lighting a fire right now.
I can really see my face in my leg.
So we're just laying in the hammock. We'll do some carving in a bit later.
Yeah.
So
Right, there we go, girls. The fire's lit. No, that's what I did before, yeah. Thank you. We found that. Good girl.
what was it? What was it?
My little thing. Okay, we got the fire lit. Thought I'd try something new. I used the flint and steel to strike an ember onto some char cloth. The char cloth's a bit old, so it's probably not the best char cloth, but I got the ember and then I blew it into flame on the fire. It did take a couple of attempts, it did, because the tinder bundle wasn't exactly the driest. I did try and get it on site, so I had to use some birch bark to, once I got the flame, to get the fire going properly. So I did. So every day's a learning day. So currently now the girls are playing in the hammock, as you can see, and I am just preparing some things to make a salve or a lip balm or a balm or leather care. It's a very generic, very, very basic recipe I picked up off the internet. I'll try and link up the recipe on the video and give credit where credit's due to the person who I got the link from. I'll try my best. My brother was able to get a lot of beeswax, lots of it. This is just a few cuts I took it off as I did, and I decided that because he got it, I'd try and use it. So the first thing I did was I tried to waterproof a birch bark cup at home with varying success. It works, but if the birch bark moves, obviously the the wax cracks and then it loses its waterproofness. So back to the drawing board there. I've seen a few different ideas, so I might come back to that at some stage, but today hopefully with a bit more success making some salve or lip balm, whatever you like to call it. So There was 3 things on the menu, or the ingredients that we needed. The third thing was only actually vitamin E, and that's only to thicken the actual remedy. But I got little tubs with screw cap lids, so hopefully even if it's a bit runny, they'll be okay in here. I picked up 3 or 4 of these here from the pound shop. The girls are going to enjoy making this. The others over there playing in the hammock. So all it is pretty much equal parts beeswax to equal part oil. The more oil you add, the more runny it is, to my understanding of the recipe and how you do it. So what we're going to do is we're just waiting for the fire to die down a bit to get some embers, and that will allow us to cook our food. So while we're waiting for that to happen, I'm going to pull out my little triangular stove and boil up some water and make a water bath to melt the wax and add the salve. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay guys, the wax is starting to melt. I've just put it over a wee bambury in the triangle and just pinning some potatoes for the potato bread, as Amelia told you earlier on. So after this here melts, I'll get on some potatoes to boil. The fire's got some embers, so I have just put a bit more wood on there, so I have to right now, so don't. And once this all melts down here, we'll be able to add in the oil on a 50-50 level, and hopefully we'll have a salve when it cools down a bit. The girls can pour into the little containers. That's all the wax melted now. Yeah, we've got some bark in there, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? So I'm going to take this off the fire SRAM and set it down here, and while this is still got some flame on it, I'm going to throw in some potatoes to boil, and then I'll add in more, probably have to add in more fuel to finish them off, but we'll see. Okay guys, we've now joined by the girls. They've finished playing the hammock. They come over to make their lip balms. They know it takes a while for it to cool down, but unfortunately as we're getting ready and they were coming over, some of the wax is hardened again, so we've got it on the fire again here very quickly, hopefully melt it out again, and then we'll go back to the girls actually pouring the olive oil and mixing it up, and then pouring it into the wee jars.
Yours can basically go in the middle.
Okay, I'm just finishing off melting the wax. Amelia's added the olive oil to the wax shells now. We're just bringing it all together, melting it, and then we're going to pour it into the wee jars and let it harden. So hopefully Amelia's going to help me and not burn herself. That's the most important thing. So she's going to open up all these jars for me, and she's going to set them on the ground here, so I'll be able to pour in the wax hopefully. That's the plan anyway, so it is guys. So I'll move these back so so we don't knock anything over. So here goes.
Can I have one look?
You can have a glove, yeah, but stay back, Millie, okay? Because
I'm
here's.
just putting it on just in case.
So let's see how this goes. Put the camera here, maybe better. Yeah, that's maybe better, so it is.
That's funny.
It'll harden, but darling. Do I put that last in there flat, do you? Oh, that one's pretty full, so it is.
Oh, pretty full.
I'm just going to pour the rest out here, Sam, because I don't want this to stick to my pot too much, so I'm going to put this back in the heat, so I'm empty. Okay, so that's our salves, guys.
Can I put the lid?
We're going to wait for it to cool down a bit, so we are, and then Amelia's going to put the lids on it. Sure the lids, Amelia? 3 screw lids, so Amelia put them lids on 2 minutes, so she'll let it cool down a bit so it doesn't burn her, okay? So we've sat on here, the salves are starting to harden up, so they are. And then just finish boiling the potatoes, and then we're just getting ready to make some potato bread. Okay guys, while the lip balm's setting, the girls are back over playing the hammock, happy as Larry, so they are, and the fire's coming down to embers. I'm just picking out some bark from our potatoes. I've boiled the potatoes I have, and all you have to do now is basically add a good dot of butter, mash them up. Add a good dot of butter, mash them up, and then add flour till you get a dough-like consistency. Squash them into patties and cook them in the fire. Well, I actually brought a cast iron pan that I still have to cook them on, so. But just move this butter away. There should be enough butter now, so it should be. The fire's quite hot, it's melting the butter. Again, a preference thing, seasoning. I personally like to season, but not everyone does, so it's up to yourself. A wee bit of salt. A wee bit of pepper. Not too much. As I say, not everyone's taste. I've got the girls here today and they don't like pepper too much, so. Lovely and creamy. Obviously less lumps better, but we are in the forest, so I'm not going to worry too much about a few lumps. So the idea now is you can add flour. This is self-raising flour. You add flour, so you do until you get a dough, and then you put out some flour and then roll them into patties nice and flat, and then we'll get them on the fire, get them cooked with some bacon, and we'll go from there, sure. I think there's some eggs to boil too maybe, so we'll see. Okay, I've made it into a dough, so I have, and then the next stage is once you have the dough, it's the soft dough, because I always like to put a bit more flour on at this stage to do, is to lightly knead it, just in some more flour. As you can see here, I have to keep one hand not too bad so I can always go and grab something that needs to be. So once you have your dough, Amelia, would you grab me the wee pan, please? It should be about 1 centimetre thick, so it should be when you actually finalise the pate, and then I'm going to break it into 2, Sam, I think, and probably knowing the size of my pan, and I'm going to squeeze it into a rough circle, Sam, for the shape of my bottom of my pan, because as I say, I want to cook it in the pan. Sometimes you cut it in triangles, sometimes you cut it into files, they call it, you know what I mean? But I'm going to go, sit the pan down there, darling. I'm going to go to this size here, Sam. Just as a rough guide. I'll say it should be quite thin, so it should be. So I'm going to go with that, so I'm going to go with that, give or take. Give or take. I'm going to make 2 of them, Sam. That's the other half there. And then we'll go from there. I've got the grill on, just waiting for the last few flames to die down before I actually start cooking on it. I've got the potato bread. Potato bread prepared. I've got the pan sitting ready. And all's good. All's going well. The weather side dry. It's been a bit overcast. Not cold, but overcast. So now I'm going to go and get the girls and get them to put the lids on their salves and try them out and see what they feel like. Sure, why not?
Use a flour from here. Not too much flour. Eva, just use it from the tray. Eva, stop like putting more and more. That's enough flour. I'm just moving the flour over there, or Eva will go flour.
That's enough flour, yeah.
There's enough flour on the board. I'm trying to tell her, but she keeps put more on.
Yeah.
Can we talk in this video? I'm trying to put like
Okay girls, so we've made the lip balms of hard nut bits they have. What do you think?
They work really good.
So you got them into the wee tubs, did you? And you got your lids on the wee tubs?
Yeah.
And when you put it on your lips, is it nice and soft, is it?
Yeah.
That's good. I think you could also use that maybe for Daddy's knife sheath. So maybe someday at home we can put some in Daddy's knife sheath to keep the lower nice and soft. What do you think? Yeah, so hold them up to the camera. Hold you up, Eva. So, are you happy how they turned out? Good girls. Well, thank you for helping me make the lip balms, and I'm glad you enjoy them. And hope next time we can maybe add in some flavours, maybe like some vanilla.
Yeah,
Or some mint or something like that, couldn't we? Get
yeah,
some...
but we couldn't find any in the shop.
That's right, yeah. But next time we can hopefully find something, yeah?
Yeah.
Or maybe find some mint out in the forest, you never know. You never know. Well, thank you girls. As you can see here guys, we've got the food on, we've got eggs and potato bread. And guess what we forgot to bring? What did we forget girls?
Bacon.
We forgot the bacon. Oh no, so we're going to have a potato bread and eggs, but that's okay guys. That's okay. Okay guys, the potato bread's coming on, so I'm just going to get the eggs ready for the kids. So and get the eggs ready for the kids, and then have something to eat, and then we'll probably pack up and head on. So it's quite a late lunch, so it is. These eggs are still very warm. So today's been a good day, so it has been. It's been enjoyable. The kids have enjoyed it, they stayed dry, that's all that really matters. I'm going to try a new setup for my Lavvu. It's very easy, that bungee cord I carry with my peg down today, so as I say, it won't be too hard to replicate that in the forest without the metal poles. The potato bread's coming on well, so it is too. And in general, it's been good fun, so it has been. So I'll peel these eggs well, and then we'll come back to you when we're having something to eat and catch up with the girls. Okay?
Are my shoes allowed to like sit up here?
Ah, yeah.
I just took mine off. Okay. Daddy, just give me a smell it.
Perfect. Okay guys, so just tied it up, finished baking some potato bread and boiled some eggs. As I say, we forgot our bacon, boo-hoo. But as you can see, the potato bread looks good. And eggs. So, looking forward to it, girls?
Yeah.
So, without further ado, let's get stuck in, yeah?
Yeah.
And have some food.
Yeah.
Okay guys, we just finished up lunch and the girls are having a cheeky muffin with their fruit that they picked earlier on from the bushes. We're going to start packing up now, so we are, and get tied up and ready to go. Thanks for joining us again, and the girls would like to say thanks as well because it was their first time.
Thank you.
And hopefully you join us. Okay, we're starting to pack up, and guess what Amelia found when she was looking in the bag that was hiding at the very back of the tent. Here we go, the bacon. It was sitting there. Well, I'm going to throw it in the fire now, Sam, and we'll have it just a wee snack on the way out.
I'm gonna burst that. Burst it. What's it? Melody? Burst it. I feel like I want to swing. Hey, come on.
Girls, come get somebody that fits your bag in here.
I don't really want any more.
You full, are you?
Yeah, I'm full. Wait, can we switch sides? Wait, no, I'm going at the side.
Why? I'm not right here.
Right. We're holding on. How do you want to lay on me? I'll kick it. Keep your feet up.
Okay guys, thanks again for joining us. We've had a great day in the forest we have. Isn't that right, girls?
Yeah.
As you can see, we operate a leave no trace policy. So it's just exactly as we found it, if not better. I've been uploading YouTube videos for a while now and I just do it as a pastime. It's not really for any great reasons other than I quite enjoy editing videos. But my girls tell me that I'm reliably informed that you have to be told this.
Click the subscribe button.
Turn notifications.
Give us a huge thumbs up.
Cheers guys, hope you enjoy the video.